Good morning. My name is Lucy Defoe. I'm the principal here at Neah Bay Secondary School.
And I'm Holly Keaty, the Neah Bay High School science teacher.
And we are excited to be working with a project that brings a fish hatchery to our campus. So Holly, this is a pretty unique setup. Can you tell us about the hatchery itself?
Absolutely. So the main component of the hatchery would be the water where the fish have to live in. The water comes from the shop roof. It's a rain barrel system we have set up. So any of the rain that falls off the roof is collected into this 3,000 gallon rain barrel. From there, it goes into the hatchery and it's treated with a UV light to kill any pathogens that might harm those fish eggs.
Instructionally, what did we do to prepare students for the hatchery?
We spent a full week, a little longer actually, studying salmon. We talked about their life cycles and we completed different projects. We wrote essays and we created pamphlets about the salmon life cycle, some of the challenges they face out in the ocean and the streams, and things we can do to help them.
We're fortunate to have the Macaw National Fish Hatchery right here on site. Were you guys able to visit there?
Yes, we were very lucky to have so many great resources and support systems, and they invited us over to their hatchery and gave a wonderful tour about how they do their hatchery there, which is a much larger scale, and it was really nice for the kids to see that. It also, I think, inspired a lot of them to maybe go into these fields when they grow up.
So after the classroom lessons and the visit to the hatchery, we actually spawned salmon right here on site.
Correct. So Joe Hinton from the Hoko Falls Tribal Hatchery came out and he did a demonstration and allowed the kids to participate in the spawning process. They dispatched the salmon, stripped the eggs and the sperm out, mixed them together, and that fully was the fertilization process. They then washed the eggs in an iodine solution to clean the egg surface and creating another pathogen-free environment to give the salmon the best chance of survival.
So what are the daily responsibilities of the hatchery in this stage?
There are two main responsibilities. First, you want to flush the water from the system so we get rid of some of the old water, some of the waste products, and we put in the new fresh water, keeping the temperature, dissolved oxygen, all of those parameters in check. The second biggest one is monitoring the temperature, because the temperature will show us when those eggs will eye up and when they hatch.
Holly, so there's salmon in here right now, and you mentioned eyeing up. What does that whole process mean?
Correct. So we have fertilized eggs in the holders right now. In about 30 days, they will be eyeing up, which means that you will be able to see their eye in the egg. Right now, we just see an egg the way it looked almost before. Inside, it's multiplying. So the cells are dividing, it's making a little baby fish, but we won't see any significant changes until about the 30-day mark when they eye up and we can physically see their eyes with our eyes.
So what day are we on right now?
We're on day 6 with 24 days to go.
So in about 30 days, 24 days, when the eggs eye up, what happens after that?
We'll continue to monitor the temperature, because in another about 30 days, again depending on the temperature with the thermal units, then they should hatch, at which point we move them to a separate set of tanks where they hang out there, and it's to mimic the gravel beds that they would naturally be in the wild.